Saturday night, and it's J&B. Says we got 12 people already and 6 people with thumbs up, so it's a start. Alrighty, there we go. Now I can say hi to people. Brian Phillips, welcome. D. Taylor, welcome. Steve Nelson, welcome. Oh, that sounds really good, Brian. Phil Putt Putt, welcome. Known Industries, welcome. Chris Jewell, welcome. Onyx Fire, welcome. Wheat Penny Hunter, welcome. Hunter Busher, welcome. Sherry Doran, welcome. Yeah, Puppy just came in from watering some of the bushes, so he's got to refill the tank, you know. Michelle, welcome. Amy Harrell, welcome. Alan, welcome. Linnea, welcome. Emperor Rex, welcome. Poker Rossi, welcome. Say hi to a few folks before we get rolling on this, I guess, because we've got a full box to start us off. I can't get that thing in the right spot. I hate when that happens. Let's see. No, that made it worse. Let's see, that might have made it better. Yeah, looks better. And down a little bit too much. That just made that gap on the right or worse. Let's try that. Playing with the setup. Michelle, welcome. Jason, welcome. Blake, welcome. Robert Alexander, welcome. Mickey, welcome. My guess, Robert, would be that Eisenhower Bicentennial without a mint mark is a Philadelphia. Just because it doesn't have a mint mark doesn't mean it's an error. Justin Simmons, our ambassador from Australia, welcome. Johnny Gas, welcome. Hector Gutierrez, welcome. Darren Blades, welcome. Dwayne Pickering, long time no see, welcome. Jeffrey Arbogast, welcome. Hope everybody had a good day. Carolina Girl, welcome. Han Fun, welcome. Salzman's, welcome. Felix Ortega, welcome. Been a great day so far, Johnny. That's nice. When you can say that at the end of the day, or the end of the evening, I guess, that's a good start. Malcolm, welcome. Celebrating Mother's Day today in Australia. That's right, you guys are a day ahead. Hope that went well, and all the moms there had a good day. Here it's Mother's Day Eve. I guess. Padma, welcome. So to all you mothers out there, happy Mother's Day. And to all the mothers out there, happy Mother's Day. So who has the full box, sweetie? Salzman? Okay. Okay, well, they're here.
But yeah, you can start, absolutely.
Yeah, they're here. So
Great.
just let me know when you're ready.
You can start anytime you want.
Okay. Bruce from Canada, welcome. New Miss Canada with Bruce, welcome. Detailer, there you go. I think that was Patty, maybe? Somebody brought her eggs at like 10, 11 o'clock at night,
No.
and she was talking about making deviled eggs. I was thinking to myself, yeah, I'll put in an order for a dozen. Captain Wiz, welcome. Justin Simmons from Australia says, Happy Mother's Day to all the great mothers in the chat and to Mrs. B.
Thank you.
She says, thank you, Justin. You might be the first one to officially have
Yes, you are.
wished that on her today.
Yes, you are.
Because here, it's not till tomorrow.
Well,
Actually, it's Mother's Day weekend, right?
No, actually, I'll take
What?
it back and don't interrupt this. Patty, it's so sweet. She
Jesus.
sent me yesterday.
Who?
Patty Ferguson.
Patty Ferguson. Okay. So Patty was first yesterday. Okay. All right. I stand corrected.
Okay,
So we have,
two boxes, so he has a choice between box number 1 or 2.
yep, we have one full box. Captain, nope. Out working today. Greg Welch, welcome. So we have one full box, belongs to the Salzmans, so they have a choice between box number 1 or box number 2. Of course, these are the envelopes with the eagles, but the boxes are numbered the same way. They're just down on the floor or over on the table. I'm not sure where B's got them right now. Did Denver Mint make bicentennial pie? Hector, Denver probably did a better job than Philly. They usually do. So I'm not sure how to answer that one. So Salzman's, which one would you like? You're starting us off. Andrea, welcome. Rich strike 1 at 80 to 1 odds. Holy cow.
Can you move this so you're not showing the likes on this?
I've moved it a couple times, but I didn't realize that it moved back that way. I'll try and get this, ouch.
You have choice between square boxes.
Yeah, square boxes.
The other one is open box because there's only one left, so you only have choice.
Okay, so the earthquake moved that. Now let's see where it's aimed. Okay, so now you can see my iPad, or actually B's iPad. If I go that way, you can see the...
We have a new member.
We have a new member, yay!
Thank you, John Quick.
Thank you, John Quick. That was quick. Thank you very much, we appreciate that. Darren Blades, welcome. Andrew Ningyaluk from Alaska, welcome. Salzman say, let's go lucky number 1. That sounds good.
Sounds good.
All right,
I'm gonna put that
so Yep, B's gonna put the little envelope with the coins that we can't put in it on there, and I'm gonna put the microphone down and go pick it up, and I'll be right back.
Not for you.
Puppy thinks everything's for him. All right, where is that on the screen? It's not even, yeah, it's on the screen. Okay, it's gonna probably wind up having to go backwards. That's probably gotta go over there. We really destroyed this setup last night.
Twice.
Let's see. We go up just a tad. Then we gotta go over with this, which is fine because it doesn't normally sit there. And let me put the mic back on. Silver bag on the table. Sorting tray can sit there till we jack this sucker up. S.J. Smith, welcome. Did Denver make a bicentennial 50-cent piece proof coin? Yeah, they did. Yeah. You'll see them in the auctions that we do, and you'll see them in our videos that we do too. Several different sets, actually. Got it? You got it where you want it, sweetie?
Yeah, you can see it.
Okay. So let me move these down here. Set that where I can see this. Sand Digger, welcome. Alrighty, so with a full box, we cannot hide the 5 coins in there, the 5 marked rolls that we do in every box. We don't actually hide the coins in every box. We only B marks the wrappers and then hides them. You'll see it in the next box. We only have 2 boxes tonight. This one and an open box. And then we'll go to the auction when we finish with these 2 boxes. So you would have a red mark roll, which would be a 64 BU 90%er. You'd have 3 black mark rolls, which would be, there's a 68. There's a green mark roll, which is a Benji, so BU Benji. And there's the other 2 40%ers, 66, 67 in this case. So in this case with the full box, you got 3 black, the green and the red, which are the 2 90s. These are 3 40s. Those are guaranteed to be in every single box we do. So even if the box is a stinker, you know, it's, the box still is going to be guaranteed to have 5 BU coins or marked rolls representing BU coins, which we will then give you, whoever owns those rolls, in every box. Now, lately, our boxes have been loaded with silver, so we haven't really had to worry about that. So it's been pretty interesting. So let me get this set up a little better so that everything's on the screen. We like everything on the screen so you guys can see what we're doing. There's the corner of the sorting box. Our sorting tray looks like we're in good shape except for maybe the box itself. Let's see if we go back just a hair. Yeah, now we can see the box. We can see everything's on the table. That's how we like it. Steve Nelson, welcome. Robert A., welcome. Robert A., I don't keep track. Amy or Malcolm, somebody will know. I think we're getting close to 20 again in a row with silver. So, but anyway, here it is. There's the 5 guaranteed rolls. These are the MS-70 Silver Eagles that are in numbered envelopes, just like the box was. Kind of even things up so that nobody has an advantage going in. Pick a numbered box. Might have silver, might not. Might have a lot, might not. These are all MS-70 Eagles, so, you know, worst case, you're going to pick an MS-70 Eagle, but, you know, different year, different mint mark, that kind of stuff. This is the silver bag that B made when we started doing coin roll hunts. We used to just do videos, believe it or not. Kind of like when MTV used to do videos. But this is, whoa, and one of them just ran away. And it has a number on it, so we can't let that happen. But this is her handmade bag that she made, sorting bag, for me to pull the chips from. And she made it specifically, you can see it had a liner at one point. The liner ripped. We're back to the original bag. The ties have been moved a few times, but she made it just big enough for my big old hairy hand to fit in there and not really be able to see what I'm pulling, which in this case are these wooden chips from Hobby Lobby. They're just plain old wooden chips, except that's a blank. If I pull a blank, that turn, person that I'm pulling a blank for gets nothing. If I pull a 40, they get one of these, something like that. And if they pull the 190, then they get one of these 64 Kennedys, 90%er. So the blanks and the 40s are an even number of chips. And the 90, there's only one. And last night we ran out of 64s that were in 2x2s, and we were giving them away raw from the roll. Sweetie, can you grab that chip right there that ran away from home? It's right by the corner of the blind. So I'm hooked up to the mic, otherwise I would go ahead and do it myself. Thank you. All righty, so, there it is. The infamous tool to open the rolls. So let's see. We need a scrolling box streak counter. Well, it would need to be 3 digits long, right? KCB, welcome. Royal Crown bag, that's been proposed before, Johnny. That would be interesting, but, you know, family kind of channel, we can't really put that out there, I don't think. Eddie A, welcome. 866, welcome. Okay. If that's legit, somebody in Yuma, please contact the police and let them know. Bill Driscoll, welcome. All righty, let's do this, okay? Salzman's, are you ready? Time to load up on some silver. Make you a little heavy on one side. And for some reason, we need to, I think we need to come down a little bit because we don't have enough of the sorting tray. We got the whole box, but we got very little of the sorting tray. Okay, so there's the whole box. Let's give this a shove. Ah, come on. Work with me here. All right, that's a little better. Now we can't see the whole box again. There we go. All right, so those go back a little bit. That should work. Got to have room to put the silver out here. any other finds out here, and sort the coins here so you can see everything. So good luck. Alrighty. Justin, that's how it's supposed to work here. That's why I said if somebody is in Yuma, you know, you can make a call. It may or may not be a fake. Better to err on the side of, you know, it being real. And if it's not real, I'm sure the PD will be more than interested in trying to find out who posted that. Yep. Let's see if we can't do like we did last night. Those were some interesting boxes. Hector, it's a personal preference, actually. It's not required to handle coins. If you watch the PCGS grading video, the graders themselves do not handle the coins wearing gloves because they know how to handle the coin. You hold it by the edges. You don't touch the face or any of the other surfaces. The edges don't get graded, and it's not an issue. 67, 40% silver. Same roll, twins, 67, 40% silver. I actually was thinking about doing it tonight, just more to protect me than to protect the coins. If you are of the persuasion that you want to wear gloves, I said this last night when it came up, you need to make sure you swap the gloves every box anyway, just like at the end of every box, I wash my hands, okay? To get all that grit and crud off my hands, because my hands basically become sandpaper towards the end of the box. So that's when you especially need to be careful, okay? Now, if you're handling brand new issue coin, or if you're handling coins that are of high value, you probably should wear some sort of gloves, cotton gloves or the black mechanics type gloves. Something snug to your fingers so you're not going to drop the coins. Biggest issue I have when I'm wearing the blue ones, which is what I tend to wear. Right now I'm out of the black gloves. I'd have to wear the blue ones. The cloth ones and the blue ones, I have a tendency to drop the coins. That would not be a good thing with coins that have intrinsic value, you know, high dollar intrinsic value. You know, if we find something that is in that category, then I tend to put it down right away on here. And I'm very careful at that point to pick it up by the edges, show what's going on, and then put it over there. Sometimes I will go and get gloves if it's something extremely interesting. 94S Decam Proof. That goes over here. But yeah, I wash my hands after every box with Dawn liquid. It's a degreasing detergent. It is safe for animals, it's safe for coins, it's safe for the environment, and it will remove any and all grease and oils, natural or artificial, from your hands, including the gunk that builds up on these coins that are in these boxes. These coins are much dirtier than my hands will ever be, except possibly when I'm done going through a box. So while you're building your skill set, you might want to wear gloves. But again, wear gloves that are snug so you don't have any slop, they're not loose, you don't have a coin that's going to fall. Worst thing that could happen would be the coin falls out of your hand, takes a bounce and goes, 3-4 feet to the floor. But an inch or two onto the pile, guess what? Going through the machine to get wrapped up into this from the great big old hoppers that they make them, and the great big old cloth hoppers that they use at the sorting facilities to wrap them, they get handled a lot more rough there than they by the machines and the good old crimper than they do by me. So, But if it makes you feel better, go ahead and do it. Got nothing against it, Beautiful 95. This, like I say, for me, if it's a brand new box, brand new issue, if it's pennies, especially brand new issue, I'll wear gloves. If it's circulated coin, I don't really worry about it until I need to. Yep, Richard, BP, it's so good. BP used it to clean up the Exxon Valdez oil spill, and it has been determined by the EPA and various other agencies to be completely safe for those little critters that they're cleaning off. 2021, that is brand new issue. That is not a circulating $50 anymore. Uncirculating $50 anymore. That is the first year of circulating $50. 2002 to 2020 were NIFC. 2021 are the first year of the new generation of circulating $50. And January 1st, you're going to see endangered species on the back here where the eagle is, just like they did with the quarters by putting the ladies on the back. So, bottom line, be cautious, enjoy what you're doing, pay attention, learn as you go along, and don't assume that you know everything, because guess what? You can be in this hobby for 100 years and you still don't know everything. It's one of the reasons I like it. Between B and I, we've got about 100 years, roughly. 71, I don't see a crimper mark. I thought I might right here, but I don't. So that's a nice one. I'll check that one for errors and varieties. It's about 2 dozen of them. Some of them are worth good money. You can check out the video on that if you're in doubt. Same thing with NIFCs or bicentennials. Predominant intelligentsia would tell you that they're not worth anything. Watch B's video and get ready to get shocked, okay? You'll learn something. And it could make you money. Yeah, Justin, exactly. That's why the folks that have been in this hobby a long, long time, or in some cases a short time, shorter than us in some cases, but think they know it all? No. You guys know I'm the first one to admit that B knows a heck of a lot more than I do, even though I started technically collecting 10 years earlier or so than her, because she's about that much younger than me anyway. But I stopped collecting when I went in the military. And then, you know, she continued. That's a nice shiny one. 2020, last year of the NIFC, first year of the circulating right above it. So, yeah, there's some folks that have written books and are on the boards of various, you know, companies or whatever that have been collecting since the 40s or 50s that are still alive. They don't believe that any coin past 1964 is worth any money. We've got about 2,000 videos out there, and about half of them will prove them wrong. And we update those regularly too. So if you ever find yourself thinking you know everything there is to know about these coins or any of the coins, you might want to take a step back and try a different denomination or different series and see how much you know. Okay? But remember, like I said, J.T. Stanton himself, one of the originators of the Cherry Picker's Guide, who we got to know when we lived in South Carolina, always said, and he had it on several pages of the book, if you look hard enough, no matter what, have fun. Okay? Said the internet wasn't his thing. He'd never seen an internet video, didn't own a computer, didn't care to, and at his age and health, he didn't think it was something that he was going to make a priority of. And a couple of years after he made that statement, he was gone. So, you know, in his case, very true. In our kids' case, they don't know any different, you know. Born with a computer in their hand or some sort of electronic device. So Salzman's, we are about almost 15 rolls, maybe 14 rolls in. Johnny, yeah, you're probably right. You know, I started when I was about 10 years old, like I said. If I had continued to collect and knew as much as B, I still would never know everything there is to know about coins and currency. Every year, something new comes out. And it's not always just new issued coins. Sometimes it's 10, 20, 100, 200-year-old coins that they find new errors and varieties. So I always get a kick out of that question, as you can tell. Richie Rich, welcome. Robert A., really? I hadn't really thought about that, but yeah, you got a good point. Paul, that's a good one, man. Yeah, there's a lot of people that collect coins that have errors. No question about it, man. That's why I like Mr. Wexler. He gives attribution to the errors. So when you see a WDDO or a WDDR, that's Mr. Wexler. And I don't see too many so-called experts that get their initial put into the designation of the coin. Betsy Mason, good evening. Very cool, Sherry. Glad you like it. Yeah, Carolina, you're going to like those until you start looking at them and get all tempted and have to make the ultimate decision that is irreversible. Do I open it or do I leave it sealed? I know what its value is sealed. If I open it, it could be worth a lot of money or it could be worth less money. Those are high quality problems to have. Hi, puppy. Oh, there you are, buddy. How are you? You okay? Yeah, you good boy. Good puppy dog. Okay, Papa's got to get back to the coins, okay? I know you want to play with them too. Exactly, Carolina. I don't envy you that, that's for sure. Puppy, what are you doing? Brett McCarty, couldn't agree more. Paul says it's funny that the dog will always run to the sound of coins. Yep, ever since he was a pup. There's a video, couple of them I think, way back, and I mean way back, probably 6-7 years ago, that talks about our brand new at the time Rydale, Rydale, 11 years ago? Holy cow. He was just a puppy. And we had it set up on our kitchen counter to sort pennies. And we had it dumping into 2 different buckets. Buckets or bins, I don't remember which back then. And all of a sudden you see this little brown head come in the screenshot, stick his head down in the bucket, and the coins are bouncing off his head. Oh man, he loves that. Fire that machine up, he's got his nose in there. Start ripping the paper on these, he wants to open them. 96 S decam proof. Look how shiny that sucker is. Holy cow. That's 2 you got. Nice. So you got 2 silvers and 2 S decams so far. and a few other choice examples out there. Justin. Oh, yeah, I remember watching the video about the penny coin sort. Yeah, that was Puppy. Same pooch. In fact, he had the granddaughter giggling the last time she visited. If you open the roll just enough, the way I open the rolls from the side here with the special tool here from Lego, you leave just enough paper hanging out so that he has something to grip onto. First thing he does, he wants to grab the whole roll, but then you tell him no, just grab the paper. So what you do is you hold the coins like that, and he grabs this little tab, and he yanks on that. And you got to hang on because otherwise the coins go flying. But he loves, zipping that piece of paper off the coin roll. Sometimes he eats the paper. If a coin falls, sometimes he wants to eat the coin. He's just a hoot, man. 2020 Nifty. Salzman will find some cool coins, but we got to add to that silver count up there. I mean, we will when we do pulls, but it's always fun to find them in the rolls. That one last night, that Walking Liberty we found last night, holy cow, that was a heart attack in a box, man. I have no idea how much that thing's going to be worth, or is worth, but that is for sure the oldest Walking Liberty that I've ever found. I don't know about Sweetie or anybody else. 2020 Nifty. It was a 1916, for those that weren't here last night. 1916 Walking Liberty. It was pretty smooth, but it was enough there that you could tell what it was. Beautiful 2000. Of course, that doesn't have any known errors or varieties that I'm aware of, but it's in beautiful shape. It's 22 years old. It's the year before the last production year of silver of these coins. Not silver. The last year of circulating production, which was 2001. So, you find a coin that's old, and it's in beautiful shape, and it's 20, 30 years old. You take it out of circulation. Don't put it back in the bank. 97, there's another one. Because you put it back in here, send it back to the bank, 6 months or a year from now, it's going to look like you know what, right? So, you can even put them in a tube, mark it miscellaneous, and just know that anything that's in there is either AUB or mint state. And you never know. 6 months or a year or 5 years or 10 years from now, somebody might go, hey, I just found an error on a 2000, It's what happens a lot. Johnny T, welcome. Sherry, my puppy decided to snack on my 58D Lincoln Wheat that I was hoping to get graded. He's lucky he's cute. Yep. Oh, good coffee, baby doll. Thank you very much. '94, nice shape. It's only about 30 years or 28 years, but So we're officially done with the top deck or upper layer. We are down in the basement now, or lower deck. And the two layers sometimes are like our kids. They can be as different as night and day, or they could be exactly the same. You just never know, man. It's that's the cool thing about this. One of the cool things about this hobby is you just don't know. You know, the next coin you pull could be a foreign coin. It could be, you know, you could be doing pennies and pull a, you know, an amazingly valuable coin. It's just you know, too many things about this hobby, including, not limited to, all you guys that we have been able to meet through the hobby in the chat. You know, as a kid growing up, you didn't have that. You know, you were doing it all by yourself in quiet, unless you had a family member that was into it. But I didn't. They were dumping coins on the table and saying, "Here, sort these." But you know, they themselves just wanted the silver, so they kept the half dollars and the silver dollars and the quarters. But everything from the mercury dimes down, buffalo nickels, wheat pennies, all that stuff, I got to keep. That was my pay. Salzman's, lately it's been these rolls, only from the standpoint that with my reading glasses on, which are now 275s, I can actually see most things on these coins pretty easy. You get down to a quarter, I can see pretty good, you know, enough where sometimes I look at the coin and go, that doesn't look quite right. There's something wrong there. And I'll grab the 5X and look at it, and then I can see what's going on. The Ikes are obviously easier than these because they're bigger. But dimes and pennies, it's been a while since I've sorted through a box of either of those, because they've just gotten to be really difficult. You know, it's pretty much microscope for every single one of those. Namaste, welcome. Justin, when I flew from Chicago to LA, and then from LA nonstop to Sydney, we overflew Hawaii because of the cyclone that was making landfall in Brisbane. I was in the belly of the beast, the tail end of economy coach class or whatever it was on the A380 number 4 in the Qantas fleet. Uh-oh. Can't miss that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Not quite as old as the one last night. Whoop. And I just dropped it, so a lot of you guys got a preview there. I don't see a mint mark. Oh, possibly. Let's see. Nope, no mint mark. So, 45, Walk-in Liberty, 90% Silva. Her older sister was here last night, or maybe it was her mom. Oop, same roll, 66, 40% Silva. Oops. Just bumped the camera and moved it. Let's see how it looks. Did I get it back where it belongs? Yeah, it looks like it. So 20 boxes in a row. Okay, cool. Thank you, Malcolm. Nope, 82. Yeah, you're doing pretty good so far, Solomon. Got 4 silvers, including the Walking Liberty from the rolls, plus the 5 guarantees. So you're already at 9. And we've got just shy of 20 rolls left, and then we do the 25 pulls. So that number should grow. Yeah, Justin, those planes, a lot of them they've already taken out of service, which is kind of bizarre. But, they're sitting out in the desert, and, they can be put back in service once fuel prices come back down and then things kind of start getting back to normal. But there were so few of them in the fleet that the way Qantas had it set up was you flew to LA from wherever else you were in the United States, and then you boarded whatever aircraft they had in LA to go to Australia. And whatever aircraft they had in Australia on your return flight, that's what you got on and flew back to LA, because they only had 4 or 5 A380s. So the rotation was a 747, I think it was a 747-600, or maybe an 800. And that's what I flew in on the return flight, because they didn't have enough A380s to go both ways yet. So I flew the A380 going to Australia and flew the 747 coming back. And it was a huge difference. And what I didn't realize until pretty much we landed, I was sitting in the front row of the economy coach, whatever the heck they call it, down in the belly, in the tail, behind the bulkhead. And I mean, each seat had its own recliner. It had its own entertainment center that would come up out of the armrest opposite of where the tray would come up from. Because again, I was in the front row. I don't know about behind me. But when I got up to deplane, there were a whole bunch of folks behind me in the plane that had flipped the armrests up and covered themselves up with a blanket. I mean, it was a 15-hour flight. And they basically slept. They laid across all the empty seats and slept. I was up watching videos and news and all kinds of stuff all night. So it was very cool. It would have been the 747-400 back then? Yeah. That was what I was thinking. It wouldn't be the 800 because they're pretty new. And 10, 12 years ago, 2009, 10, somewhere in there. Yeah, 400 makes sense. But it's one of those, you get off the plane and you want to kick yourself. It's like, oh man, why didn't I notice that? Well, I never got up the whole flight. I just sat there and watched the entertainment center. Puck, welcome. So we're down to the last 15 rolls. Got 4 silvers. And then after this one, when we finish with the box, we'll do 25 pulls out of that bag. See if we can't add to the silver pile. And then Salzman's will pick either number 1 or number 2 on the Silver Eagles. Then we'll put all this stuff away. Then we'll have 1 box of mixed or open rolls where, you know, multiple people are in the box of rolls. And then once we finish that, then we will convert to auction mode and do a few interesting things in the auction. It's kind of fun when you put something out there that be found and somebody goes, I've never seen a coin like that. What is that? Or I've only seen those in pictures. And she does that to me all the time. It's like wow, cool. Mr. J, since COVID, Qantas has retired the 747-400 in July 2020, and 2 of the 12 A380s have since returned to Australia. Qantas has said only 10 out of the 12 will be put back to service. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, when you get next to it and you're walking to the you know, you go through the gate, you're walking down the gate, you know, the gate plane, gateway to the door of the aircraft. It's a long walk, you know. It's a big plane, and they actually board. If I remember right, they were boarding 3 doors at once. Because if they didn't, it would take forever, and it still took like an hour. You know, I mean, it's a big plane. You know, so, and it was really smooth. I got to give them that. Whoever the pilots, you didn't feel a thing. Beautiful 71. Of course, you got to check that one for errors and varieties. Robert Sullivan, welcome. Salzman's 96 views and only 18 likes? That doesn't sound right. Giveaways at 100, 200, 300, etc. You know, just because it's an auction night doesn't mean that we haven't been able to get past 200. And we give away at the end of the box. So 2 giveaways for the 2 boxes. And at least the 100 giveaway. And then we do end the stream, right? So at least 4 giveaways. Okie dokie, last 10 in this box. Andrew, yeah, I love flying in small planes, particularly when they're not flying straight and level. My commanding officer, when he signed my paperwork to let me be a civilian again, said, do me a favor, promise me, as much as you love flying and everything, promise me you're not going to go buy yourself a Pitts or some sort of aerobatic aircraft, because you're gonna be dead in like 6 months if you do that. And he said, you know, if you were a cat, you've used 8 of your 9 lives already. Just, you know, give it a rest. So, I took his advice, and I'm still here. But I did fly a lot of aerobatics later. Flew a lot in the Navy with those guys, but that was so much fun. Just the training for it, you know, ejection seat training, Dilbert Dunker, survival training, all that fun stuff. Now you see 84 likes, that's much better. Much more better. Captain, you love jumping out of them. That's one thing I never could bring myself to do, which, you know, is kind of funny because I really enjoyed ejection seat training. I was the only one in my class out of about a dozen or so that didn't leave their lunch in their helmet. And they peeled my visor cover off, and they expected me to be like everybody else in the class, you know, lunch inside the helmet. And instead, they find this goofy 19-year-old kid, maybe 18, grinning back at him, going, "Do it again, do it again." I want to do it again. Airborne, very cool. Salzman, we're going to do the best we can. You know that. No, 71 covered in green. Actually, that might be natural green as opposed to spray paint. If you have coins that take on that patina, that you've had them in storage, get them out of whatever you got them in, put them in something that's neutral. Non-PVC is basically what you're looking for, because if it has PVC in it, it will create that. That is called verdigris. It's also called quite a few other things, but that's the only one I think we can mention on here. 82nd, huh, Kevin? Very cool. Screaming Eagles, I believe. Or was that 101? Well, the nice thing, Salzman, is you maybe, I guess, is you don't have any competition tonight in the box battle, so. Matt, your pop was first cav in Vietnam? Cool. My grandpa was first cav in World War II in the Pacific. Paul, you were in 7th? Oh, that explains a lot. 7th as in like that Colonel or Custer, guy that started all the ice cream shops. That was the 7th, right? So Paul was in the 7th Infantry, babe. Or would that, no, that would have been 7th Cav, right? Yeah, 7th Cav. Cavalry. Paul says, can you tell Mrs. B that I have feelings for her?
Again, Paul, you can say it yourself.
She says, again, Paul, you can say it yourself. She says, and we're very glad you are here. And then she paused and said, at least I am. 4 rolls left to finish this puppy up. Let's see if we can't add some more silver from the rolls. Come on. Jeremy Clements, welcome. Matt Minton, welcome. That is the wrong poll. I have never been in infantry. Sorry, Paul. I corrected it as quickly as I realized I said it. You're right. The regimental poll would not say infantry. It would say cavalry. Excuse me. '71 in real nice shape. Jeremy, so went to an air show this weekend, wound up getting to run my Hellcat up the runway for a demo. Really, 166 miles an hour, so it's been a good day. 166, what's the rotate speed on that thing? I would have thought it would have been around 100, 120 maybe? Oh yeah, Brian, lots of times. Those were sold in the millions back in the day. In fact, I think they're still being made, aren't they? The counter stamp with the Lincoln over the date staring at the Kennedy, and vice versa. Offutt Air Force Base. Oh my God. Back when I was in the 70s, there were certain bases that they would threaten to send you if you didn't get your you-know-what together. One was Diego Garcia. And, God, I'm trying to think the other one, but there were certain places that it was like, oh my God. Richie says, B, did you get my PayPal last Thursday night? Britt, welcome in case I didn't say so. B says, what was it for, Richie? Andrew, my grandfather was in Korean War, and my brother in Vietnam, and my great-grandfather, Alaska Territory Guard of World War II, and 2 of my cousins was in the both Gulf Wars. Yep. I had my grandpa, my grandpa was in the Pacific. My stepdad was in Germany at the end of the war during the occupation. He was too young for the actual war. I had either 12 or 13 that were, various family members that were deployed around the world during World War II, including an aunt that was a Mustang. Went from E1 clerk typist all the way to captain, full bird captain, in charge of a P3 squadron at NAS Glenview before she retired. That was pretty cool. She was an awesome lady, too. Alrighty. So that's the end of the box. Now we go to the pulls. Brett, glad you like them. Richie says 10 rolls he sent in for. 40 on number 1.
I don't see it unless he uses a different name.
She says she doesn't see it unless you used a different name, which Richie Rich, yeah, I would guess it was a different name. $40 on the second pull. She says she checked your last name, which she knows, and her answer would be no, she did not. 40 on number 3. So you need to check your PayPal, make sure the transaction went through to JB Coins with an S, incorporated at gmail.com. Yeah, one of my my grandmother's brother was in Kiska and Atuk, was it Atuk? Adak. Kiska and Adak when the Japanese attacked. He actually went in before Pearl Harbor. Blank, finally, on number 4. Brett, I agree. If somebody wore the uniform and served proudly and did their job and got out with an honorable discharge, I don't care what branch it was, or if something happened in training or they had an accident or something that knocked them out of action, you know, same thing. Still brothers and sisters. I still think the Marine Corps with that blood stripe and that sword still is the coolest dress uniform of all of them. He says, how about tonight, B? No, she's spoken for tonight, buddy. Tim Dake, welcome. Number 5 is a blank. She's going to check. World War II, I think the family pretty much had every branch covered. From Marines to Army Air Corps, 8th Air Force. Blank on number 6. To Grandpa at like 6'4", carrying an M1 Garand from Brisbane all the way up to Japan. That had to be a bear. That thing weighed, I had a couple of them, and man, 9 pounds just for the rifle plus your gear humping through those jungles. Number 7, 40%. We got 100 likes, babe. Seeking Lava is saying we got 100 likes. Welcome, Seeking Lava. Number 8, a blank. Number 9, a 40. Thomas Buckley, welcome. Chip, welcome. Oh, 40 on number 10. Let's see what we got down there. Brett, it's comments for the giveaway. 40 on number 11. Yeah, Matt, that doesn't surprise me. I know a lot of the guys that sat on their flak jackets too in the choppers. 40 on number 12. And I don't blame them a bit. I probably would be doing the same thing. Chip, that was a brutal job, waist gunner, World War II, open window, electric heat in your suit. You touched the metal barehanded, you stuck to it. So blank on number 13. Emile Voyer from Connecticut, yay! Robert Sullivan, welcome. Jay Hill, welcome. Bummer, another blank. Emile, yes, there is a comment video. It is the video that be posted today, right?
Right.
Yep. Ah, Mom won. That's very cool, Emile. All right, so 14, I'm pulling 15. Wow, 73 missions, Chip? That's a lot. They usually, the first rotations were 25 and out, and a lot of them didn't make it to 25 at the beginning. Lost 4 of his original crew, which would have been 10 guys, so that's, yeah. 90 on number 15. How about that? 90. 40 on number 16. $40 on number 17. Blank on number 18. Blank on number 19. Yeah, number 9, another 90 sounds good. Oh, blank on number 20. $40 on number 21. Hey, Jeff. Hey, Rob. 40 on number 22. I'll take it. And there goes the AC again. Donald Carter, welcome. Brett, I don't blame you, man. Blank on number 23. I loved my Cracker Jacks and my Dixie Cup, but I only wore them for one inspection, and they've been sitting in the box ever since and don't fit. 90 on number 24. Last one. Oh, really? Oh, blank on the last one. All right, Salzman's, number 1 or number 2 for your Eagle? Absolutely, Brett. Lucky number 1. Okay. (2015) first release MS-70 Silver Eagle. So that's the first one. 63 Benji, 64 Kennedy, 64 Kennedy, 64 Kennedy. So there's 5 right there. 999. These are 90, so there's 5. Got a few here. I like it like that. 10. 15. Ooh, good number. 20. And 4 on the table, including the Walking Liberty. That's 24. So 24 silvers. And 13 of the various specimen coins from 71s to Nifsies. Don't think we put a bicentennial out there. But you got a couple good dates out there to check out. And you got 2 SD cam proofs, I think. So not a bad haul. Thank you, Salzman. Still got your boot camp Dixie cup? My Dixie cup's around here somewhere, but it's nasty looking at this point. It's 45 years old. All right, so there's Salzman's bag. Let's move the sorting tray out of the way. Straighten this cloth out a little bit. We don't need that anymore. Let's see. So we have a 100 like giveaway, and we have the end of box giveaway that we're gonna have to do. First, I'm gonna wash my hands like I always do. I'm gonna put the open box on the table, and then we're gonna do 2 giveaways, okay? So hope you guys are ready. I'll be back in a second. So, change what?
The pen.
Oh. Okay, well, I'll go and see if we have another one, honey. Excuse me, pup. Nope, that's the last one. Ah, you've got one there? Okay. Thank you. Soundproof in the new bin. Really, we can all go get a free comic book from the store? Okay. If we can all go get a free comic book from the store today, I should have gone and asked them for my Silver Surfer issue 1. Get that one back. Do you care where I put these, honey?
Yes.
Here, there,
10.
yeah. So 5 and 5?
So how about, yeah, so how about 5 and 5?
Okay.
5.
Yeah, it was kind of interesting last night when we had extras on the end. So that's fine. Joe Allen just became a member. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Okay, we can move that over a little bit. Get a good shot of the box and the sorting box. So this is the last box of the night. After this, we will go to the auction mode. But this is what we mean by an open or mixed box. And somewhere in here are paper wrappers that B has taken the marker to create the 3 black, the 1 green, and the 1 red, guaranteeing the 5 BU silvers in there.
Yesterday, there is more because we oversold, so it's fair for people.
Yeah, and there's 5 extra rolls on each end because we are oversold 10 rolls.
No, there is extra mark enders.
Oh,
because
extra
we're
marked
oversold.
enders because we're oversold. Okay, gotcha.
And they're like,
Yep. Move that off the table. Forgot we gotta do the giveaways. So here we go with the 100 like giveaway. 1986 S decam proof Statue of Liberty with Ellis Island on the back. So we do have the comment picker working again. Little by little, we're getting systems back online. So let's see, we had 53. Now we got 68. So good luck, everybody. Seeking Lava. I love the thrill of the coin roll hunts. Good luck, everyone. Okay, Seeking Lava, you were here. You're on the timer. Joe Allen, welcome. Joe, this is a perfect way to do it. Seeking Lava's here. Congratulations, that was nice and quick. All you have to do is go to today's announcement video, watch the video, we ask a question, you answer the question down in the comment section. This software picks it up. And if you're here, you got 60 seconds after your name comes up to do like you just saw, saying, hey, I'm here, and claim your giveaway. That's it. So that was for 100 likes. This is for the end of the box we just finished. 1999 50 stake quarter set. 5 Georges on that side. C of A. And the first 5 stake quarters, of course. Delaware, Spinning Horse, and Caesar Romney as heirs. Pennsylvania, New Jersey, rotated reverse. Connecticut, DDR, and Georgia. And I don't recall whether Pennsylvania or Georgia had any on there. But this is what you will win if your name comes up. Let me fix this box and put it back in. There we go. Come on. C of A doesn't want to go back in. Likes it here. Likes it here in 2022. All right. So, should I refresh before I... Nope. Just go for it. Okay. Good luck, everybody. Jay Hill. Hey, hey. Nope. Not a qualifying entry. Hey, hey, love your channel, things like that. We appreciate it, but it's not a winner. Amy Harrell, I really enjoy coin roll hunting, yet any kind of silver gets me happy too. So that's a qualified entry, and Amy Harrell is one of our very hardworking moderators who almost never wins. Is Amy here? I don't know if I've seen Amy. There's Amy, yeah. Congratulations, Amy. Way to go. And that's as hard as it is to win a free giveaway. Don't have to do anything difficult, no heavy lifting. You don't have to be a member. You don't have to subscribe. We appreciate it if you do. Huh?
Okay.
So where's the list, sweetheart? I don't know who's in this box. Right there. All right, so we have, is that Erie Buckner? E-R-I-E?
Let's see.
Oh, Eric. Eric Buckner, 20 rolls. So, since we have an extra 5 on either side, that pushes the starting point from here out to here. So, what you need to do is tell me how many, what your starting point is, how many down, how many over, and we will do 20 rolls, 10 at a time. Patricia Acker. The folks in the chat are very, very friendly. Even the folks that are not moderators, obviously, and they will walk you through it, okay? And there's a link at the top for membership, and there's also links that the folks can hook you up with to get you to the video to enter for the giveaways, the free giveaways, okay? So, waiting for Eric B to tell me where to start.
Hi, Patty.
All right, Patty, welcome. Patty Ferguson, that is. Already got Patricia Acker. 2 down, 5 over. That's correct?
No. At least I don't know the name, so I would need to get.
Ah, okay. So B needs an email because Eric Buckner never sent down what avatar they use that matches the PayPal name with the screen name. So we already got 2 people up here claiming to be the starting point. So let's get B in.
What we're going to do, we're going to switch the order then. If I don't see Eric, unfortunately, unless I can wait a couple minutes, he can send.
Okay, she says she's going to wait a couple of minutes, otherwise she's going to switch up the order and have a different person start. Known Industries says, I am Eric. So just shoot an email, jbcoinsinc@gmail.com.
Yeah,
and just say, you know, okay, this is my screen name, this is my PayPal name, and then once B gets that, she'll just verify it.
It's very simple.
Yep. Very simple, and we're very careful about keeping people's information private. So if you hadn't shouted it out, nobody would know, because we wouldn't be the ones that would release that information. We're very particular about protecting you guys and ourselves.
Okay, I'm waiting because I have the email for correct Eric.
Okay. Known Industries just sent. There you go.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
Confirmed. All right.
Thank you.
So, Known Industries, please, one more time. How many down, how many over for your first one? They came out with a movie? I didn't know that, Chip. Richard, yes, mods are people too, especially in this channel. And they love to whack-a-mole. 2 down, 5 over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All righty. 2, 3, 5. These are different than the last batch. 7, 8, 9, and 10. So that's the first 10. Then we'll do the next 10, then we'll do the pulls. Okay? Yeah, Malcolm. I am not an animal. Got to check for mark rolls.
So I remove the order. I'm gonna
Black mark roll.
post the order left.
B's going to repost the order. She's going to make some modifications, I gather.
Yes,
So-
his name.
Oh, just his name. So she taking his name off of there, so it won't live on the internet forever.
Already did that.
Already took care of it. Okay, so there's a 68 40%er. Let's put that a little further up. We got room. I don't know why I went that far that way, but good luck.
Did you check the numbers?
Yes.
Not-
Black mark roll, 40%er. Yeah, B will post the lot list here in a sec. She can usually only post about 12 to 15 at a time because the character limitation from YouTube. So, but she updates that as we go along. Good one, Patty. Oh, very cool, Justin. Shantanu Singh. Shantanu, this is the last box. Really, Patty? That would have been interesting. Yeah, after this box, we switch to auction mode. 1991, 31-year-old coin. Looks like it just came out of a tube or a mint set. So, what, sweetheart? Oh, yeah, new bidders, when we switch over to the auction, you need to make a $25 deposit to jbcoinsinc@gmail.com on PayPal. In the notes, write deposit. It is a refundable deposit. Jay Hill, a new JNB member. Yay! Thank you very much. If you win a lot tonight, then the $25 will be applied to what you owe for the first lot, and then you just pay the balance, and you pay that right away, and then you're good to go. You can start bidding, and you never have to do that again. That's how we validate people that are new. If you don't win anything tonight, you'll have the option to send me an email and ask her to carry it over to Monday night or Wednesday night's auction, so you don't have to do it again. And repeat as necessary, Or you can send her an email and say, please refund it. Oh, sorry, Tim. Booga Shroom, welcome. Got a fair amount of 72s in here, but none of them in really nice shape. Some 71s, some 94s. Shantanu, yeah, we've had a couple of big streaks. One well over 150, another one over 100, and I think this current one we're around 20, I believe. Chip, if they did that, there'd be like World War III, man. Wouldn't surprise me if they tried. There are ways that they do tax life insurance, but usually they're fairly obscure. I was in the business for over 20 years as a broker, so and every state has their own licensing board and regulatory system when it comes to insurance. So anything's possible. Then you got the feds, the IRS, state Department of Revenue, all that good stuff. Most places, life insurance is debtor-free, which means anybody you owe money to cannot collect against your life insurance. It goes to whoever your beneficiary is, and usually it's income tax-free. But that's been 30, almost 40 plus years ago. So it could have changed since then. A lot of older folks have a lot of cash value in old whole life insurance contracts. And I know during the campaign even, I think, the current administration said that they wanted you to be able to open those policies up and treat that portion as an investment, because that portion is excess premium at the time you pay it for later when you're older, to keep the premium from going up. 2010 NIFC, and it's invested. So 2010 NIFC. So to a degree that, you know, they could maybe go after that one, but I still think they'd wind up having a big, big battle on their hands. First 10 down. And 9 and 10. All right, so that's 20. Nolan's Life, welcome. You were at the theater. Like movie theater or theater? Shakespeare and all that good stuff, you know? Red one. Alrighty, got a red one. 64, 90%er. That goes right there. Yeah, that one, Sand Digger, sounds kind of like a Monty Python bit, so I'm not really sure that one's, you know, anything to worry about. But we can't expand on that or expound on that because no politics allowed in the chat. Sorry, that's one of the rules we've got. No cursing, no politics, and no advertising other channels without asking B first in an email. The advertising other channels part. There are times that I'll talk about politics from the standpoint of insurance or something of that nature, or about coins, because you're talking about dead presidents, right? Or historic events. So you're talking about sometimes the politics that led to them, such as the SMS sets in the 65 through 67 era with Miss Ava Adams, who was the mint director, and she played politics. And there were no mint marks. And when she died, there were all kinds of very interesting coins in her collection. So sometimes it's unavoidable, but we try to minimize it as much as we can. Shanton, who says, even Eva Adams, what a joke. Yep. Except Eva left really nice presents to a lot of her friends, especially one of the coin brokers back then. He had some really interesting mint errors to sell, and when she passed away, they found all kinds of them. So I'm not a big fan of her. Out of all the mint directors that I'm aware of, and their shenanigans that they may or may not have played, and some of them have done a very good job and played it straight. She was up there in my mind with,
Okay, so
not doing a very good job or potentially being, lining her pockets.
okay, so
What's up, baby?
I found Richie Rich, and that's what happened. We were announcing this as and that's
Yeah.
him. That's him.
Ah, okay.
So he had 10 rolls yesterday.
Okay, so we had 10 rolls yesterday, Richie Rich.
Yes, I think he was second in the box, and he has deposit for tonight's auction.
Okay,
So I have to change in my notes.
so he has a deposit for tonight's auction. He has 10 rolls in this box.
Yes. I found going
Because,
to the email.
yeah, because it was coming up
Yeah,
as a different,
as a business.
as a business.
So right now we're not going to even disclose the business.
Yeah.
Richie Rich, you had 10 rolls yesterday. You will know because you're going to watch, or he wasn't here yesterday. He was later, so one giveaway, I think.
Yep. Paul Orange wants to know wants to ask you if he can curse on the channel.
Okay.
Okay.
No, I was laughing, that's not okay.
Oh, you're going to send him a message?
No, I was laughing.
Oh, you were just laughing. Okay. Just want to be clear. I don't want Paul to get the wrong impression and get himself in trouble because you were giggling. 2010 NIFC. Chip, it's quite possible that they went ahead and did it then because they have been threatening to do that. My last 9-to-5 job was doing 401k benefits and insurance benefits, that type of thing for folks. And he was threatening to get into that and next being able to tax your 401k. So grab your ankles, I guess. Undercover potatoes. Undercover potato, it's going to depend on the coin. It's going to depend on the particular extra rock, how well known it is, how desirable it is, that kind of thing, and who happens to want it and how bad. Those kinds of things are nearly impossible to guess. By way of example, Great Collections even advertises on their main page, their web page, and their press ads, 93 in nice shape, that they'll put the Red Book price, it'll say $1,300, and then they'll say sold price, $5,700 and whatever dollars, so usually those prices are off. Because it's any given day and any given dollars that somebody's willing to pay for it. Jericho and Hercules Prospecting, howdy. '72 in beautiful shape. Of course, that's in that era and variety band from 71 to 74, so you want to check that one. Greg. Yeah, you know, I don't know if an 87 would hold enough value unless it was high enough grade to outclass a 90 silver, but it would be pretty close probably. If it was a higher grade, you'd have to see, but it probably would smoke it at that point. Mark Beatty, welcome. Shantanu, no, we are sold out tonight, like Amy said. Monday and Wednesday are auction nights. So next Friday is your next opportunity for rolls. You can go ahead and buy rolls for next Friday at jbcoinsinc@gmail.com. And that's why we emphasize the notes so much. You put in the notes section, here's $70. These are for rolls for Friday or Saturday. Friday we do 4 boxes, sometimes 5. Saturday we do 2 boxes, as you can see. Friday it's only boxes. Saturday it's boxes, and then we switch over to auction. Monday and Wednesday it's auction only. So a little bit for everybody. Steve, welcome. Okie dokie. That's your second 10. Sounds like a football game, doesn't it? Second and 10. All right, so now time for the polls. John W. Morgan, welcome. John, if you put in a deposit and you actually won a lot and finalized the transaction, you don't have to do it again. If you never won an auction and you got a refund, then you would have to do it again, okay? Mark, I think you're safe to open that box. It was Cheerios that had the special coins in them, and that was about 22 years ago, so I don't think you'd want to eat that cereal anyway. Blank on number 1. We got 12 pulls coming for 20 rolls. $40 on number 2. Push that out a little bit. $40 on number 3. Blank on number 4. Blank on number 5. $40 on number 6. 40 on number 7. Please only the moderators keep track, because they keep me on track if I lose track of where I am. Blank on number 8. Blank on number 9. $90 on number 10. $40 on number 11. $40 on number 12. There you go. That's the way. I like it. All right, so let's see. His count gets count good, and that's again why we have the moderators do it. Count is good. So you got 2 64 90%ers, BUs. You got 7 40s, so that's 9 silvers. And then you have 6 miscellaneous specimen coins, some that are potential error coins, some that are NIFCs, some that are just in really nice shape. There you go. Thank you very much. Next up, Carolina. Right? Carolina is there, but on here you've got...
I just fixed it now.
Ah, okay. Carolina's got 145. So 21 rolls?
She's 105. 15 rolls.
105. All right. So 15 rolls. All right. All right. So on 15, we will do a whole 15 on the tray at one shot because that's kind of our max. Oopsie. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 13, and 15. Okay, so now we check for marked rolls. Black mark roll. And so far, that's it. Wow. 1 black mark roll out of 15. That's unusual. But we got overage on the side, so 1 black mark roll, 1968, 40% are coming out. Get you started. There you go. Good luck. Peanut butter whiskey on rocks. Whoa. I'm sorry, that doesn't sound real appealing. Maybe it's great, but I've never had that. So that might be why it doesn't sound appealing. Good luck. Mountain Dew and Jack? Whoa, yeah, no. Jack and Coke, that was one of my favorites back in the day. Yep, rocks glass with some ice.
Okay, well, that makes it,
Yep, 71, nice shape. Bobby Cowley, welcome. D, I'm that way with wine. I just cannot find anything that doesn't taste nasty to me. 2010 Nifsy. (2010 Nifsy). 2010 Nifsy. Yeah, Steve, I hear that. William, welcome. It's a Nifsy, and unfortunately I've got a couple of teeth that are in process. You know, I got the posts, but not the permanent implant on top, so it comes out a little whistly. It's NIFC, not intended for circulation. There's a 20-year period plus a couple miscellaneous coins that the mint has made of $50 that they only sold to collectors. They did not make them for circulating coin. There under 10 rolls left, so. Come on. A couple more shinies here. 1990, but doesn't make the cut. Too many nicks on the face. 95 crimper. Janko, welcome. Nope, no Instagram for us. We have YouTube, Facebook, and our website. That's pretty much it. Well, yeah, William, I'm glad that cough is gone too, and Puppy's cough. His was really hard to take. He could cough for hours. The one night he scared me so bad I thought we were going to lose him. I stayed in the basement with him on the couch and just laid there and watched him and listened to him. And a couple times he stopped coughing and didn't make any noise for what seemed like a minute or two. And of course in the dark you couldn't really tell if he was breathing. And then all of a sudden you heard, you know, and then he'd start coughing again. And it was like, you know. But his lungs have cleared up. The shadow's gone off his lung. They think it was you know, like bronchitis or something, but they don't really know. But yeah, really, really glad that he healed up. And glad that my cough went away too. 2005 Nifsy in beautiful condition. Mama Sony, welcome. Lisa, you came to the right place. Got over 2,000 educational videos that start with a playlist that's for new beginners. It takes you pretty much to a moderate level. And then after the playlist, like I say, you got couple, you know, 2,000, something like 2,200, I think, that B's made. Somewhere in that ballpark, give or take a couple hundred. And then the website, jbcoinsinc.com. There's more content over there, plus all the supplies you could think of, all the assistance you could think of, including error and variety lists by denomination. Actually, raw. 67, 40% silver. Hades yesterday, 31 years at your job. Wow. Nowadays, that's an accomplishment to do, you know, over 25 with one company. Used to be after World War II or even before. That was kind of, you know, 25 years in a watch and then you're retired, right? Life expectancy was about 63 to 65. Not counting war years, but now life expectancy is upwards of 90. But people change jobs like crazy. And that was even before the pandemic. Okay. That's all of them. So we had 105. So let's see. Sweetie Caroline is saying, can you recheck the PayPal? Because remember she did 5 extra rolls, I think, at the end. I don't see that on the list. That's why she has 15, not 10. Okay. All right. Chip, very true. Yeah. The immigrant generation of my family lived into their 90s, and some of them made it to 100. Their kids mostly made it to their 60s, and if they were lucky, 70s from smoking. She says 105 plus 35.
I don't recall that, but I'll double check.
She'll double check. Well, the 35 would have been at the end if she did that, right? Wouldn't be with this same batch.
It would be in the end, but
Yeah.
I didn't put anything in the end, so I have to.
Okay, no problem.
Actually, she's reading seal. That's 140.
Yeah, that was what I was questioning.
Yeah, that was 140. So she has 5 more here.
So she has 5 more here. Okay.
She did one after the other. That's why.
Okay. Oops. 3, 4, and 5. No additional marked rolls. All right. So these are Carolinas over here. Carolina. Excuse me. And then these 5 I'm doing are Carolinas. So that'll put her at 20 rolls, right? Okay. So that'll put her at 12 pulls then. True Life, these are $50, and they don't usually keep them in stock right now, although they will have to start again because these have become circulating coin again. But you should be able to order them. It normally takes a week or 2, and you do have to have an account with them. And even then, there's no guarantee that they will order them for you unless you're real sneaky, real persuasive, however you want to say that. 89. Somebody colored that one. An odd year to color. Sitting here resting my bones. And this loneliness won't leave me alone. 2,000 miles I roam just to make this dock my home. Oh, sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Come on, Carolina. There you go, Johnny T. A Balboa just for fun? That would be fun. Yeah, Bill. Yeah, I'm not very good at the whistling part. No, no help there. Yeah. Ouch. Oh, okay. Excuse me a second, folks. B needs me to move something. How did you miss that? Okay, got that where it belongs. $12 pulls for Carolina. %40 on number 1. %40 on number 2. %40 on number 3. Blank on number 4. Kevin, you go to PayPal and you select the quantity that you want at $7 a roll, 5 roll minimum. So $35 for 5 rolls, $70 for 10 rolls, and then you get 3 pulls for 5, 6 pulls for 10, and so on. And put a message in the note that it's for rolls and what date. We do nothing but boxes on Friday, and then Saturday we do 2, and then we switch to auction. Okay? Blank gun number 5. Oh, bread pudding. That sounds yummy. Haven't had that in a while. Blank on number 6. Oops. Forgot to put my mic back on when I got back. $40 on number 7. $40 on number 8. Yeah, we found a restaurant down the street that's got like it's a restaurant and then they've got like a carry-out dessert thing attached to them. And they have everything from ice cream to cannoli to cake to bread pudding to, cookies. It's like, haven't tried their bread pudding yet, but very tempted to. All right, so I'm pulling 9, right? $40 on number 9. $40 on number 10. Blank on number 11. Last pull. $40 on number 12. So, what you got here, Carolina? 5, 9, and 1 from the roll makes 10. It's 10 silvers. And 5 miscellaneous specimen coins, some of which are nifsies. Thank you, Carolina. All right. Let's see. Next up is Tom. Tom has 10 rolls. All right, Tom. Two, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Black one and a green one. Don't usually get 2 at once, but with these oversized boxes, it has happened. So green one and a black one. So the green one is a Benji, 63 dBu Benji. The black one is a 40. So we'll put that one back. Hey, sweetie. You have a message here. Right here. My screen's clear as a bell on the iPad. Getting close to the end of the second box, which is the end of the boxes for tonight. We are sold out on rolls, and when we finish this one, we will switch to the auction. And we will, once we do so, we will switch to the giveaway. And the box giveaway, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah. So you might want to start refreshing to make sure you don't have any lag. Nice 71. Check that one for errors and varieties. Chad Brookman, welcome. (2007) Nifty. Really nice shape. Tim, welcome. Could be Richard, because we're filming on an iPhone 13, so I can get too much better than that optically. Till you go to our professional camera that we will be hooking back up here hopefully in the next couple weeks. Waiting on some cables. Couple of parts that the post office sent AWOL. Chad, there is a comment video. It was today's announcement video. (2010) Nifty. Wow. 1994 S decam proof. Got some strange markings front and back. Not sure exactly what that's from, but it is an S decam proof. Isn't that a strange one, Justin? It's definitely got some weird markings on that one. Don't see any silver on the side here. See what we find in the roll. Nothing. So 6 pulls for Tom. And you got some silver on the table. You got some nice nifsies on the table. 40 on the first pull. Blank on number 2. Blank on number 3. $40 on number 4. Blank on number 5. Blank on number 6. Bummer. Wait for the original or official count. Count is good. So 190% Benji, BU. 3 BU 40s, so you got 4 silvers. Got the SD cam proof, and you got 3 other Nifty and specimen coins here. So not too shabby, really, but we always like when it's better. Alrighty. Night, Linda. So the last one we have is Chris Jewell has the last 10 rolls, correct? Yep. Five and 5 on each end. Yep. Black mark roll. That's it. 1 black mark roll. 40%er. Mama, no. Yeah, we started about maybe 10, 15 minutes late. I guess we did. Sam CB, Mr. J, Mrs. B, got my package. Package today. I love all the coins. Thank you both. Thank you, Sam. Glad you liked it. B says you're welcome. You got your package today too? Seems like a lot of folks did. Yeah, we're running a little bit late tonight on the boxes. Not too much, really. Maybe that 15, 20 minutes.
Maybe half an hour, 20.
Yeah, half an hour total, maybe. Yeah, we've got 7 more rolls, counting the one in my hand here, and then we're done. So, 1981, very nice one. $1971, very nice one. Jay, yeah, we've seen them. We've seen sometimes same person get pulled 3 times in a row. Just, it is a random comment picker made by YouTube, so nice 79. Nice Bicentennial. There you go, Mama Sony. Chip, you found a 2 franc and a roll of quarters. Very cool. A lot of foreign money is minted at the U.S. Mint for other governments. So it's not unusual that's why there's so many coins that show up on a foreign planchet. But that's also why we get foreign coins sometimes in our $50 boxes or our quarter boxes, because, you know, it was made for another country, it got stuck in a seam or something, and then it finally shook loose, and, you know, bingo, we wound up getting it. Oh, very cool, Mama. Alrighty. And we got 6 pulls for the last batch. $40 on number 1. Tim, you never know. One of those might show up in our auction one of these days or nights. 40% on number 2. Blank on number 3. $40 on number 4. $40 on number 5. Oh, blank on number 6. Yeah, we've had a couple people over the years accuse us of causing them to have to buy a safe. Count is good, thank you. Alrighty. 5 40%ers, BUs. Then you got 79, Bicentennial, 71, and 81. So some nice coins there to check besides the silver. So, and so ends the box coin roll hunt for tonight. So now I will go wash my hands, come back. We'll do the giveaway for the end of that box, basically the end of that part of the auction, or the auction portion of tonight. Switch to auction mode. We'll have the auction lots on the table here. We'll go through those. B will post them down below. And yeah, should be back in a few minutes. Okay? So see y'all in a couple minutes. All right, Justin, take care. Thanks. Whoa. Got a little excited there. So, giveaway next, right? Okay. So we gotta leave this powered up.
No.
Okay. Excuse me, pup. Alrighty. So, end of box giveaway. Couple of cool ones. There's a copper round. Walking Liberty. 999 fine, 1 ounce. Queen Elizabeth. Queen Elizabeth II, Bailiwick of Guernsey. And it is 1 penny, 1998. Isn't that cool? So that's there. We'll refresh and see. I gotta adjust the camera because you guys can't see the screen. There we go. Okay, so refresh. We had 68 comments. Now we got 83. Good luck, everybody.
Okay.
JCDC.
Once you're gonna take the thing, you're gonna see everything.
Yeah,
So yeah, so it's really
I know. I have to.
So you cannot move the camera. Right?
Yeah. JCDC, you're on the timer. Win Olson, welcome.
And also you can see all the lights. Which I don't know what's going on.
Yes, honey. Yes, honey. One is over here. So, all right. JCDC, you're on the timer. I did it from that side of the table. That's what. JCDC, you're out of time. Next up, good luck. Jack Gallman. I always check my pocket change. Good luck, everybody. Jack Gallman. Chris Haney, welcome. Jack Gallman. How much time's he got left? Last call for Jack Gallman. Alrighty. Next up, good luck. Wheat Penny Hunter. Love the coin roll hunting. Hope we find lots of silver. Wheat Penny Hunter, you are on the timer. Puppy, you just finished drinking. How could you be snoring that fast? Wheat Penny Hunter's here. Congrats. Along with JCDC. Yeah, sorry, JC. Okie dokie. So now, get this set right for the auction. First auction item of the night. 1985 Uncirculated Coin Set, PND. They loved that wood grain back then, didn't they? Complete packaging, man. Look at that. So here you go. Here is the Philadelphia set. And you can see, let me tip this up a little bit higher. You can see, beautiful set here. Nice strong strikes. Nice and clean. There's the Denver set, even nicer. Nickel's beautiful. So is the penny, quarter. Look at the wings on the quarter. So, P&D set, 1985 uncirculated, original packaging, $15 starting bid. All right, Onyx, you have a nice night. Take care. See you Monday, hopefully.
Post first 12 lots, 24 tonight.
B says she has 24 lots. She's going to post the first 12 down below. And then she'll update. Tim Dake, $15. Thank you. Yeah, Paul, I could see that. It was just the timing of, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, drink, 6, snore. Tim at 15. Going once. Chris at 16. Chris at 16, going once. Chris at 16 going twice. Chris at 16 for the third and final call. Sold. Chris at 16. Plus 5 for your first lot of the night towards offsetting the shipping. Chad don't know. So, is Chris one of those with a $25 deposit? Okay. Just checking. Okay, so Chris, you owe 21 bucks. Thank you very much. He says I sent deposit last Friday.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
minus 25,
So minus 25, so you still have $4 credit. So you're good to go as far as the deposit goes, but you got $4 that you can use for credit on your next item that you bid on, if you want to do that. Yeah, you don't ever have to put another deposit. Next lot, number 2, 74 uncirculated coin set. No glue. Wannabe's basement finds. 1974D. Look at that set. That's the Denver set. That is a beauty. Oh my goodness. And here is the Philly set. And it has the Philly and it has the S. So you have P, D, and S on the pennies or on the cents. All right, $24 starting bid. Puck at 24. Carolina, it is a 74. Carolina 25. Amy does love her Ikes, doesn't she? Carolina at 25. Chris, that year they were making S circulating coinage. So anything that was an uncirculated coin, you know, that would have been in your pocket change, goes in the uncirculated set. Very cool. Probably out of a 75 proof set. All right, Carolina at 25 going once. Carolina 25 going twice. Brian Phillips 27. Excuse me, gotta steal some power here. Just noticed that. Brian Phillips 27 going once. Carolina 28. Carolina at 28. Brian at 29. Coins for amateurs. Long time no see. Brian at 29. Carolina at 30. Carolina at 30. Carolina at 30 going once. Carolina at 30 going twice. Carolina at 30 for the third and final call. Sold Carolina, $30 plus the $5 for the first item. Congrats, Carolina. Thank you very much. All right, next up, Robert Roman, welcome. Good timing. 1957 B series, starting with an X serial number, very high number. Blue seal, silver certificate, very crisp. Looks like they just cut it from the sheet. And it is considered a lucky number. $19 starting bid because it ends in 3/8. 3/8 in the Chinese culture is lucky money. Sure, Carolina. Chris, you can send us a picture, but you know, members get first priority, so depending on how long it takes us to get caught up on email, could take a day or two, okay? Phil at 20, Mom at 22, Phil at 23. Sherry at 24. Phil at 25. Yeah, Jay, so do I. Putt at 25 going once. Mama, it's a 57B. Sherry at 26. Phil at 28. Phil at 28. Falco, welcome. Phil at 28 going once. Double S, welcome. Phil at 28, going twice. Phil at 28 for the third and final call. Sold to Phil, $28 plus the 5. Thank you, Phil. Congratulations. Okay, lot number 4. This is very popular whenever we put these out. 1948 and a 1963 Benji, first and last year. From original bank rolls we have, and they are in BU condition. They are 90% silver, obviously. $69 starting bid. Spaceman 200. No way of telling you. You'd have to see what they're selling for on eBay. Chris Jewell 69, Puck 70. Chris at 71. Puck at 72.
No, absolutely not.
Okie dokie. Chris at 73. Putt paid for his lot, thank you. What do the bell lines look like? I was waiting for that question. That one you can see there's a few hash marks on there, so that one might not make it. And yeah, that one's got them too. So either one of them. 48 and 63 otherwise BU, but no full bell lines. Chris at 73. Chris at 73 going once. First and last BU Benjis from original bank, old bank rolls that we have. Chris at 73 going twice. Chris at 73 for the third and final call. Hey, Glastron. Sold, Chris. $73. You got $4 credit left from your deposit, so you actually owe us $69 for the pair. Congrats and thank you very much. You already had an item tonight, so you don't have the $5 mail charge. Alrighty. This is going to be cool. 5 rolls. Well, this one's ender. So 5 rolls of BU, brand new issue, 2020. Last year of NIFC status, Kennedy $50. So $50 face, $75 is starting bid. Last year of the NIFC status. Puck at 75. Puck at 75. Chris at 76. Robert 78. Puck at 80. Puck at 80. Yeah, Brian, the list was a typo. It says 2022. It's actually 2020, the last year of NIFC. Brand new issue, but last year of NIFC. Chris at 81. Robert at 84. Yeah, double S, it won't be cheap. Puck at 85. Puck at 85. Puck at 85 going once. Chris at 86. Robert at 89. Robert at 89. Bobby at 90. Oop, and there go the reading glasses. Bobby at 90. Matt, welcome. Hi from London. Please say hi to Anita from Clapham. Cool. Hi, Anita. Matt says hi. Bobby Colley at 90. Robert Roman, 95. Robert at 95 going once. Robert at 95 going twice. Thank you, Matt and Anita. We appreciate that. Robert Roman, 95 for the third and final call. Sold Robert, $95 plus the $5 for the first item of the night. That was sold to Robert, by the way, if I didn't say it. Carolina, not yet. Never know. It's, you know, we just don't know when B's going to dig up something unusual. All right, next item. 76 U.S. Proof Set. So now this is the one that has all bicentennial coins. So 76 across the bottom, nickel, penny, dime, and the bicentennial coins on the top. These are clad, okay? But look how beautiful. So, starting bid on that, $29. The whole set is clad. We do have the silver sets, but this is the clad set. $29 starting bid for the Bicentennial Proof Set, clad in the original packaging. Carolina, she definitely is. Brett D, $29. Thank you, Brett. He's halfway across the room. Brett D at $29. Brett at 29 going once. Oh, absolutely, Bobby. That's why I wonder what she's doing with me, you know? Brett D at 29 going twice. D, yeah, absolutely. That's what it's for. Sand Digger, no. There's a set that's just these 3 coins, that shape. And then there's another set that comes in a little square. Sometimes these 3 are in the plastic or the foam. So one is Unc, one is Proof. So Brett D, 29 for the third and final call. Sold, Brett, $29. And with the first item, 34. Oh, D comes in at 30. So are we still going or is that sold? Chip, it's clad. Okay, so it is sold. All right. Sorry, D. One tip, D, this is not like eBay. Sniping, waiting till the last second doesn't do you a darn bit of good because the bid will continue if we get a bid, as long as we continue to get bids. When we say sold, it's sold. Next item. Gotta wipe the dust off. Back out a little bit, wrong way. Yep. So this is a 1988 Prestige set. Got the purple velvet in there. Matches the box. You open it up and it's got the certificate of authenticity, 1988 Prestige set, Olympic coins. And there's the Olympic seal, United States Mint 88 Prestige set. And there is the silver Olympiad coin. The rest of these coins are clad, except for the penny, of course, which is absolutely smoking. And you still have the cardboard front and back to protect them. So you can see the reverse are also deeply decam. All this original packaging. $53. Yep, black screen here too. Camera does not have a black screen, but let's see what happens when I refresh and come back in. GMAP, welcome. Oh man. Sweetie, black screen again. Your laptop is lagging big time. My phone is working and I can see the chat. But on the iPad, nothing. And you guys are all still black screen, right? Yep, black screen. All right, let me see if I can get B to try and fix it, but we might wind up going 2.0 again. No, I mean, I don't have Wi-Fi on. No. Everything's set like it was the other night. And they have sound. And yours is way behind. I just reset mine and I got black screen.
Okay.
So we're still on 1.0 right now.
I understand. I need to see.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you until I see. I can't even get here, so. Were you in the middle of someone or?
Yeah. We were just starting a bit on the 88 Prestige set. Thomas been doing them for a couple of years, but our main camera died, so we're using a backup, but the camera's got picture and it's got sound. And just for some reason we keep losing signal. I wonder if we're maxing out on the data, you know, that the stupid cell company lets us have. Because everybody's got everything but picture. Yep. All right, B's trying to fix it, so hang in there. Please. Thomas, yeah, we have Verizon, but
That's what I was saying to you.
we had unlimited.
Maybe the other phone for the very reason, because there's nothing on it.
That could be. I mean,
There's nothing.
when I had the old phone, we were unlimited, and then I had to upgrade to the new phone because the old phone died. I assumed they just took me over with unlimited, but apparently not. Yeah, so I'm guessing we go 2.0.
I think so too. One more try.
Okay. All right, B's gonna try one more thing, and if not, we're going 2.0. And hopefully we can get the parts we need to. It doesn't matter. It's the amount of data. It's not the phone. Okay.
Okay. We're gonna have to go to 2.0.
Okay, guys, we're gonna try and go 2.0 now. So sorry about that.